Hey guys, it's Brianna, and today I'm going to do a book discussion on Ignite Me by Tahereh Mafi. This is the last book in the Shatter Me series, and before I begin, I just wanted to say, because we still haven't done it, we wanted to thank you for 700 subscribers. We have over 700. I think we have like 715 or something like that. We completely forgot whenever we pre-filmed videos that we forgot to mention it. But guys, I can't. We have 700 subscribers. What? When? What? How? I didn't even know that many people could watch our videos. Like, I'm just... Thank you guys. It will contain spoilers, so if you have not read Ignite Me or have not started the series, I recommend going and reading the series and then coming and watching this, because I would hate for you to get spoiled, because it was just so fantastic and I don't want to ruin it for you, because I've had my fair share of spoilers and they're not fun. Clockwork Angel. I will make a Shatter Me non-spoiler, so for those of you that have not read Shatter Me yet, I will make a video explaining what the books are about, but until then, do not watch this. Juliet has been shot by Anderson in the chest. They went to war, everyone thinks Juliet's dead, and Warner finds her and saves her and nurses her back to health and all that. Anderson blows up freaking Omega Point, and now it's gone, and there's only 9 people left. 9 people. Out of how many people? Okay, maybe there's 11, counting the twins. Maybe there's 11 now. Or 9. Just, I went into this still conflicted about which team I was on. I couldn't decide. And halfway through, I managed to change to Team Warner. So many reasons. Adam just got on my ever-living last nerve. I don't know what was up with him. He just, every time he entered the room, he just got on my very last nerve. I couldn't stand him. He was always complaining about Juliet, how Juliet loves Warner, and he still thinks that they're dating, and he would not grow up. And the 9 of them, not including Juliet, they went to Adam's old house where James used to live, and so that they would have some place to stay because the war was going on and everything. And Adam and Kenji were originally supposed to go out and find Juliet, but Adam didn't really want to go. I do kind of understand why he didn't want to go, because of James, but it's Juliet. Like, it's the love of your life, and you won't go out and find her. I found that kind of strange, and whenever Warner and Juliet come back to Adam's house so Juliet can see if they're still alive, because Warner told Juliet that no one's alive because they bombed Omega. And so Juliet wants to find out if everyone's still alive, so she goes to Adam's house, and Adam is happy to see her at first, but then as soon as Juliet starts to talk about how much she trusts Warner and how he's not a monster, he just like does like a 180, but in the bad direction, and and I don't know the exact quote, but he said that he liked it better when he thought Juliet was dead. And I was like, really? Okay, I get you're upset, but really, that kind of did it for me. And no matter what Adam was doing, he was always rude to her. There was never a time in Ignite Me where he was actually nice to her at all. No. On the other hand, Warner was a complete sweetheart. He was just so sweet to Juliet and everyone, honestly. Oh my god, I don't even know. He was just so fantastic, and I cannot get over how much I really love Warner now. Juliet's character overall, from being in Shatter Me and then up to Ignite Me, like in Shatter Me, she was just so, like, in her head, not speaking, and then by the time you get to Ignite Me, she's not afraid to say what she feels, and she's ready to fight back. Like, whoa. She shot Anderson twice in the heart without hesitation. Like, she shot him twice, once for Warner and the second for Adam, and did it without hesitation. Warner was making Juliet so much more stronger and just believing in her. Sounds kind of cheesy, but just, he was always supporting her as Adam was just kind of he never supported her. He just kind of went along with it, but Warner actually believed in her and knew she could fight back and just be awesome. I absolutely love Kenji. I, at one point, posted on Twitter that I said, screw Warner and Adam, I want Kenji, because Kenji is just, he's so funny, and I would, like, anytime he would, like, appear in the book, I would just start smiling, because he was such an awesome best friend to Juliet. He was always there for her and listening to her and wanting to know why she has these feelings for Warner, and he wasn't judgmental. He completely listened to her, and I don't know, like, he was just so awesome. I love Kenji, and he's so hilarious. Like, Juliet's, like, voice, like, throughout the book, how, as in Shatter Me, she had, like, strikeouts through her thoughts, like, that's not what she wanted to think, but in Ignite Me, I'm pretty sure there were no strikeouts. Like, she knew what she wanted, and how, like, on the first two books it says, my touch is lethal, and then it crosses it out, and then it says, my touch is power, and then Unravel Me, it says, they want to find me, and crosses that out, and says, I will find them first. But then, in Ignite Me, there's no strikeouts. It just says, fear will learn to fear me. Alright. I did, however, like how James and Adam's relationship was. James is such a little cute. I can't. He is just so adorable. I just want to give him a hug, and I just want him to be my little brother, and he's so cute. I can't. And then how much Adam realized how much he really cared for James, and especially in Fracture Me, how much when he thought that James had died, and I really, that's the one thing I loved about Adam, is how much he loves James. And so there's this quote on page 267, and it says, why do you call her love? James asked. I've heard you say that before too, a lot. Are you in love with her? I think Adam's in love with her. Kenji is not in love with her, though. I already asked him. Warner blinks at him. Well, James asks, well, what? Are you in love with her? Are you in love with her? What? James blushes. No, she's like a million years older than me. And I just thought that was hilarious how Warner would just throw it back at James, but he didn't exactly answer the question. It's so funny. Whenever Juliet went to go find Warner at his mom's house, that's like when I really fell for Warner, because then he was just completely vulnerable, and just my heart shattered for him, and I couldn't. It might have been before then, but I actually fell for him, but it was in that moment whenever Juliet found him and he was on the floor crying. I lost it. I was completely Team Warner. And then at the end, whenever Anderson had said that he had another person working for him or something, I thought that it was going to be like a plot twist and have Warner's mom be the person that was like attacking Juliet, and I had that in the back of my head thinking it would be her, because I don't remember like Warner actually saying he was there when his mom died. So I was thinking that maybe Anderson took his mom and used her as like a weapon, because she's not with herself anymore. She doesn't recognize Warner. She's like a complete monster. And I thought that his mom would have been the one to like go crazy on Juliet because she has that touch, but hers is more like crazier, I guess. Whenever Juliet finally figured out how to control her ability, and then how she went to Warner actually confessing her feelings, I just holy moly. And then she just finally realized that she really wanted Warner, and I just lost it. I couldn't. I was all the feels, man. All the feels. I do, however, I want another book because I need more Juliet and Warner now because I need to know more about them, and I want more to the ending. I want to know more about how their life went on after Anderson's dead, and I just want more because I'm still in denial that the trilogy is over. Like, the trilogy is over. I cannot wrap my mind around that the trilogy is seriously over. I can't. Then I love how the ending wasn't rushed. Like, usually some trilogies have like a rushed ending, but there were no really major deaths, and it was just a perfect ending. Like, I haven't found that perfect ending in a trilogy in quite a while. I think my last favorite ending might have been Twilight. I'm not gonna lie. I just wanted to thank Tahereh Mafi if she ever sees this video, and I just wanted to thank her for writing this amazing trilogy and getting of us the chance to read this story and just absolutely fall in love with every character and just having such an amazing series, and I just thank you. That is it. So I'll see you next time. Bye.